Phew, that was a close one. Hey, beautiful people. Today we're going to be making homemade yogurt, and I'm going to be giving you hints on how to avoid what you just saw there. Ugh. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Okay, so first we're going to be making the homemade starter or culture. Usually people use store-bought yogurt instead of starter or culture, and you can totally use that if you wish, but it's quite easy to make the culture, so I just decided to teach us how to make it because it's really easy and you do not have to rely on home store-bought yogurt. Mind you, the yogurt you buy that is store-bought has to have live culture in it, so check the ingredients. So here we're just going to, in a form, we're going to boil the milk. So here I'm going to start stirring the milk till it begins to, actually you can actually just leave it for a bit, just stir it for a while and leave it till you start seeing bubbles around the side. That means it is simmering. Once it starts to simmer, begin to stir it really well because we do not want it to burn at the bottom, and we're going to stir it till it starts to boil. That is when you see steam, a lot of steam coming out of it. So when you see that, just remove it and pour it into a bowl, and we're going to leave it to cool or to rest till about till it becomes like 110 degrees Celsius. That is until you are able to dip your hand in it without feeling burnt. That is like a warm or a lukewarm temperature. You do not want it to be hot. Warm or lukewarm is fine. Okay, so when it reaches that temperature, we're going to use either lemon or lime or chili peppers. Here I'm using chili peppers. Make sure that the green stalk is attached because that is where the casein is, and we are going to activate. Here we're just there is lactobacilli in here. We're just activating the lactobacilli so it begins to ferment the milk. So we dip the chili peppers down, face down, or like just submerge it into the milk, and we're going to cover it. If it's that you're using lemon, just cut, like make a slice into of the lemon, and then put the lemon slice down, cut down in it, and just continue. So cover it. So we're going to cover it here. I just covered it with the cling film, and we place it in a microwave. You are going to turn on the microwave for a few seconds to get it warm before placing it inside, or an oven with the light on for 8 to 24 hours. Here we just want to achieve a semi-solid or semi-liquid consistency. So you can also place it any other one place. An oven or microwave is just ideal. So here, this is after 12 hours. 12 hours was okay for me to achieve a thick or a semi-solid consistency. You see here that I removed the chili peppers, and you see that it forms a really like thick, like a semi-solid kind of consistency. Now we can use it to make the yogurt. So do not worry about the chili peppers. It won't taste it at all in the final product. Don't worry about it at all because I know some people will be surprised. Okay, now it's time for the yogurt proper. So I wanted to make a big batch, so I used about 350 grams of full milk, of normal milk. I actually used a pack of 3 crowns, and I think this was where my mistake started. I was able to rectify it as you saw in the beginning, but I just want you guys to avoid doing that. Please make sure you add a lot of water to your milk. Please add a lot of water to your milk. This process is going to be similar to how we did the culture. We're going to let it stay till it starts to simmer, then mix it very well till it begins to boil, then transfer it into a bowl. Okay, so I think my mistake was that I added too little water. I actually used about 7 cups, but I think you should add a bit more water and maybe make less starter or use less starter. You can just like work your way around it and everything, but you can actually use my method. It will give you it will give you a perfect product because I was able to rectify it. But you can just reduce it just in case you do not want to you want to avoid that. So here we're just doing the same test. Let it rest till it's about 110 or lukewarm. Then we're going to be adding the culture. Here I'm just tempering the culture because the milk is warm, but this one would have already become cold. So I added just a bit to the culture, mixed it, then added the rests. I added a bit more into the culture. Then I just mixed it. I just wanted it to be homogeneous before I put it into the entire milk before I put it to the large milk. So please add a bit more water to your milk. That is at the beginning. I think that will rectify or prevent your lactobacilli from being too active and then making the milk very thick, making it look like wara. If you're Nigerian and you know wara, please comment down below. So here I just covered it, place it in one place, same thing for about 8 to 24 hours till it is thick. I think another thing was that I left it to ferment for a bit too long, but 12 hours was okay for me. I guess maybe my oven was too warm, or because I'm in a humid environment, the lactobacilli was very active, and so it became very, very thick. Like you see that the whey is completely separated. Like there is no sign of the way this whey is as good as water, honestly. Like it's almost completely clear. And the yogurt has become very thick. This is because as I said, the lactobacilli was really active and thickened my yogurt to the point that it became solid. Here I was actually really sad because I honestly did not want to waste the whole 3 crowns milk. If you can relate, please comment down below. I did not want to waste the whole 3 crowns milk, because I literally just took one and I did not want to waste it. So I wanted to see and just decided to blend it with a bit of the whey and see how it would turn out. And my people, oh my goodness, it was okay. Here I was just adding vanilla. I just wanted to add some flavorings. I also did one that was unsweetened, but it came out very smooth. Like I was so surprised that it came out this smooth. Mind you, this is already Greek yogurt because Greek yogurt is usually made from straining normal yogurt, but because my lactobacilli acted already for me, it strained it so much that there was no need to strain. In fact, it strained it so much that it became a solid. So basically what I made now was Greek yogurt / normal yogurt, because I just added a little bit of water to make it thick again, but because all the way had been strained out, it's already Greek yogurt. I don't know if you get it. So this is already Greek yogurt / yogurt, so you can use it in any any recipe or dish that requires Greek yogurt or normal yogurt. Okay, so you can see that. So I made both a sweetened and an unsweetened version, and they both came out very smooth. Do you see that consistency? See the smooth consistency on it. Trust me, if you make this yogurt for anyone, they will have no idea that it's not store-bought. Okay guys, so that is all for today. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel, and check my page for more interesting videos, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.